how to do it halfway, how to keep a little back. I'm the kind of soul that puts the whole train on the track. I didn't just open the window, I tore down every wall. I didn't just take a stumble, I gave you the whole fall. I treated your love like a religion, a holy desperate thing. But you were just looking for a season, not the weight of life can bring. My friends all told me slow it down, keep your feet on the floor. But I was busy locking us behind a heavy golden door. I burned out my own sun just to keep your garden warm. Now I'm standing in the freezing cold, staring at the storm. Because I love too hard and I love too fast. I built a diamond temple for a love that couldn't last. I gave 100% to a heart that gave me 10, and I probably won't do it all over again. It's a heavy kind of haunting when you give it all away, and you're left with nothing but the words you shouldn't say. I'm a body full of bruises, a sky without a star. Because I loved too hard. Yeah, I loved you way too hard. Now I'm sifting through the ashes of the everything I gave, trying to find a piece of me that I managed to save. But I'm woven in your sweater, and I'm tangled in your name. I'm a casualty of a fire, that I'm the only one to blame. You didn't ask for a martyr, you didn't ask for the moon, but I served it on a silver plate and gave it all too soon. Is there a way to love a person without losing who you are, without turning every heartbeat into a permanent scar? I'm a moth that hit the light bulb, I'm a ship that hit the reef. I turned a simple maybe into a terminal belief. I poured a whole ocean into a tiny crack cup, and I didn't stop pouring until the world dried up. Because I love too hard and I love too fast. I built a diamond temple for a love that couldn't last. I gave 100% to a heart that gave me 10, and I'm probably going to do it all over again. It's a heavy kind of haunting when you give it all away, and you're left with nothing but the words you shouldn't say. I'm a body full of bruises, a sky without a star. Because I love too hard. Yeah, I loved you way too hard. Next time I'll be careful, next time I'll be smart. I'll keep a little oxygen for my own breaking heart. But as I sit here in the quiet, in the shadow of the week, I know that loving too hard is the only me there is to be. I love too hard, I just didn't know any other way. The sun is coming up, but it feels like a threat. tracing the pillows where the linen is still wet. My eyes are heavy and the edges are all red from playing back the hollow things you said. I've searched for answers in the bottom of a glass, waiting for this storm of salt and bitterness to pass. But I'm out of water and I'm out of breath. I've mourned this love until I've bored myself to death. There's no more relief in the breakdown, there's no more comfort in the rain. I've reached the limit of the meltdown, I'm just exhausted by the pain. Because I'm tired of crying, I'm tired of the ache, I'm tired of the way my heart refuses not to break. I've spilled enough for a river, I've wept enough for a sea, but none of these tears are bringing you back to me. My throat is raw and my spirit is spent. I'm over the why and the way that you went. I'm done with the shaking, I'm done with the sighing. Honestly, baby, I'm just tired of crying. The neighbors must be wondering when the noise will finally stop, waiting for the final heavy, lonely tear to drop. But even the sorrow is starting to feel old, a story that's been whispered until every part is cold. I see a picture and I don't feel the sting, I just feel the weight of a heavy, useless thing. I'm trading the drama for a dull kind of gray, cause I haven't got the energy to feel this way. It's not that I'm healed, it's not that I'm fine, it's just that I'm weary of drawing the line between the me that I lost and the you that I crave. I'm digging a hole just to bury the wave. I wanna be empty, I wanna be still. I'm losing the wants and I'm losing the will to let one more droplet fall down to the floor. I just can't do this anymore, because I'm tired of crying, I'm tired of the ache, I'm tired of the way my heart refuses not to break. I spilled enough for a river, I've wept enough for a sea, but none of these tears are bringing you back to me. My throat is raw and my spirit is spent. I'm over the why and the way that you went. I'm done with the shaking, I'm done with the sighing. Honestly, baby, I'm just tired of crying. My eyes are dry, the well is gone. I'm just gonna sit here and wait for the dawn. No more heaving, no more blue. I've run out of tears to waste on you. I'm just so tired, so tired of crying. I can handle the shouting, the I'm leaving and the no. I can survive the arguments and the final heavy blow. But the way my chest is tightening in the middle of the street is a language I didn't learn, a rhythm I can't beat. The words were just a map, but the terrain is made of glass. And I'm bleeding from the memories as the minutes slowly pass. You said we'd be just fine. You said it's for the best, but there's a latent gravity collapsing in my chest. A sentence is a flicker, a goodbye is just a sound, but the silence of your absence is weighing 20 pounds. I can write 1,000 poems about the way we fell apart, but lyrics can't describe the physical tearing of a heart. Because love hurt more than words could ever say. It's a dull and throbbing fever that won't ever go away. It's the shaking in my hands when I see a car like yours. It's the hollow aching sickness, mind 100 bolted doors. I can speak of heartbreak and sorrow and the blue, but there's no vocabulary for the way I'm missing you. The vocabulary failed as the letters didn't fit. Love hurt more than words and I'm dying from it. Dictionary tells me the lost is just a state, but it doesn't tell me how to carry all this heavy weight. I'm gasping for the oxygen that you took from the room. I'm a body made of echoes, a living, breathing tomb. I can say I'm lonely, I can scream I'm sad, but it doesn't touch the edges of the everything we had. It's a physical assault, a bruise upon my soul, a jagged, broken feeling that I can't even control. Burn the books and break the pens, let the ink run dry, because no one ever told me that a heart could truly die while the lungs are still breathing and the clock is ticking on. It's a biological disaster now that you are gone. It's not a metaphor, it's not a clever line. It's a sickness in the marrow, a poison in the wine. Because love hurt more than words could ever say. It's a dull and throbbing fever that won't ever go away. It's the shaking in my hands when I see a car like yours. It's the hollow aching sickness, mind 100 bolted doors. I can speak of heartbreak and sorrow and the blue, but there's no vocabulary for the way I'm missing you. The vocabulary failed as the letters didn't fit. Love hurt more than words and I'm dying from it. It hurt more than words, so much more. I've been running marathons inside a crowded room, chasing every shadow, trying to exhume the version of us that wasn't built on lies, the one that didn't wither right before my eyes. My pulse is a hammer, my chest is a cage. I've spent too many midnights turning every page of a story that ended 3 winters ago. But I'm still the only one putting on the show. The adrenaline is fading, the fever's starting to break. I'm finally feeling the weight of the ache. I fall for your ghost until my knuckles were white, but I'm putting down the 'cause my heart needs rest. It needs to be still. It's climbed every mountain and it's climbed every hill, just to see if you were standing on the other side. But you were just the ocean and I was just the tide. I've been loving you in overtime, I've been loving you in vain. I've been trying to find a rhythm in the middle of the rain. No more heavy lifting, no more putting to the test. I'm letting go of us because my heart needs rest. The silence isn't lonely, it's a blanket on the floor. I'm finally stopping the pacing at the door. I used to think that giving up was a sign of being weak, but the words I really need are the ones I shouldn't speak. I'm closing the shutters on the what used to be. I'm finally being kind to the stranger that is me. I'm a soldier coming home from a war that nobody won, just sitting on the porch and watching the sun. It won't happen tomorrow, and it won't happen today, but slowly the static is drifting away. I'm not looking for someone, I'm not looking for a new. I'm just reclaiming the space that was occupied by you. There always was a burden, the forever was a chain. I'm sleeping through the thunder and I'm sleeping through the pain, because my heart needs rest. It needs to be still. It's climbed every mountain and it's climbed every hill, just to see if you were standing on the other side. But you were just the ocean and I was just the tide. I've been loving you in overtime, I've been loving you in vain. I've been trying to find a rhythm in the middle of the rain. No more heavy lifting, no more putting to the test. I'm letting go of us because my heart needs rest. Lay it down, lay it all down. I'm sinking into the quiet and I'm not gonna drown. Just a slow, steady beat in a chest that is free. I'm finally giving my heart back to me. Whisper, my heart needs rest. It's time to sleep. I try to scrub the memories from the corners of this room, to bleach away the shadows and the lingering perfume. I told my mind to wander, I told my heart to sleep, to bury all the promises we didn't get to keep. I've practiced my indifference, I've mastered the I'm fine. I've drawn a border in the sand and crossed a brand new line. But there's a traitor in the mirror, a witness in my eyes, that doesn't care for logic or my well-rehearsed disguise. I can trick my voice to steady, I can force a hollow grin, but the salt is always waiting underneath the skin. Because my tears remember what my head tries to forget. Every forever and every single regret. They know the exact shade of the sweater that you wore. They know the way your key sounded clicking in the door. I can tell myself I'm over it, that I've turned a brand new page, but I'm just a lonely actor on a brightly lit stage. The ache is a river that I can't seem to dam. My tears remember, even when I say I am. They fall for the rhythm of that song you used to play. They fall for the ghost of you that hasn't gone away. A specific kind of sting for the way you said my name. A warm and heavy sorrow for the dying of the flame. I can buy a new apartment, I can move to a new town, but the water always finds a way to come crashing down. It's a physical history, a map upon my face of every single moment that I never can erase. They're the liquid weight of everything we used to be, flowing out of us and drowning only me. I'm a library of sorrow, I'm a record of the pain. And every time I see a ghost, it starts to rain. Because my tears remember what my head tries to forget. Every forever and every single regret. They know the exact shade of the sweater that you wore. They know the way your key sounded clicking in the door. I can tell myself I'm over it, that I've turned a brand new page, but I'm just a lonely actor on a brightly lit stage. The ache is a river that I can't seem to dam. My tears remember, even when I say I am. Even when I say I am. Oh. They remember the touch, they remember the heat, they remember the you that made me complete. I'm dry on the surface, I'm cold to the bone, but the water knows the truth when I'm all alone. Yeah, my tears remember, they never forget. They never forget you. I'm staring at the cupboards, and I'm staring at the walls, listening for a heartbeat in these hollowed out halls. I used to be a reservoir, a fountain running over. I was the summer heat, I was the fields of clover. But you reached inside and you turned the valve shut. Now I'm just a hollow shell, a deep and jagged cut. You took the color from the air and the marrow from the bone, and left me in a body that I no longer own. I'm checking my pulse, but it's a ghost of a sound. I'm looking for me, but there's nothing to be found. You didn't just walk out and leave me behind. You took the very spirit that I spent my life to find. Because you left me empty, like a house after a fire, stripped of the passion and the spark of desire. I'm a vessel with a hole, I'm a well that's run dry. I haven't even got the strength to ask you why. You took the I love you and the what used to be, and you didn't leave a single drop of myself for me. It's a terrifying lightness, a weightless kind of hell. You left me empty, just a ringing broken bell. I try to fill the space with the noise and the light, but the nothing is a vacuum in the middle of the night. I eat, but I'm hungry, I sleep, but I'm drained. I'm a map of a country that has never once rained. You were the substance, the weight and the soul, and now there's just a crater where I used to be whole. I'm an echo in a canyon, a shadow on a screen, the loneliest nothing that the world has ever seen. Break me into pieces, at least I a different kind of stinging. I'm a book with no pages, a sky with no blue, just a wide open vacancy waiting for you. But you're never coming back to fill up the jars. You're out there shining while I'm counting the scars. Because you left me empty, like a house after a fire, stripped of the passion and the spark of desire. I'm a vessel with a hole, I'm a well that's run dry. I haven't even got the strength to ask you why. You took the I love you and the what used to be, and you didn't leave a single drop of myself for me. It's a terrifying lightness, a weightless kind of hell. You left me empty, just a ringing broken bell. No echoes, no traces, just the cold wind blowing through the empty spaces. I'm a frame without a picture, a song without a key. You left me empty. There's nothing left of me. I was standing on the ledge of everything I knew, trusting in the gravity of being close to you. You held the rope so tightly, or at least that's what I thought. I gave you every secret, every battle that I fought. I leaned into the wind because I knew you had my back. But then the sky went quiet and the cable started to slack. I didn't see your fingers slipping from the edge. I was busy looking at the flowers on the ledge. I thought the ice was solid, I thought the bomb was deep, but you had promises that you were meant to keep. And oh, it's a long way down when you're falling from a high, to see the person you adore just wave a cold goodbye. You didn't push me, no, that would have been too kind. You just took away the safety that I spent my life to find. I reached out for your hand, but I only caught the air, and realized in the distance that you were never there. The ground is coming faster and the sky is turning gray. You let me fall, and then you turned away. The air is getting thinner as I'm tumbling through the blue, tracing all the moments that I wasted loving you. It's not the impact that I'm fearing in the dark, it's the silence of the heartbeat that used to be my spark. You're watching from the summit with a calm and steady eye, while I'm the only one who didn't learn how to fly. I would have caught you if the world had slipped its track. I would have carried every weight upon my back, but you stood by and watched the space between us grow. You didn't try to save me, you just let the mountain go. Was it a game of power? Was it a test of grace, to watch the hope just vanish from my staring face? And oh, it's a long way down when you're falling from a high, to see the person you adore just wave a cold goodbye. You didn't push me, no, that would have been too kind. You just took away the safety that I spent my life to find. I reached out for your hand, but I only caught the air, and realized in the distance that you were never there. The ground is coming faster and the sky is turning gray. You let me fall, and then you turned away. no safety net, no parachute, just the terrifying sound of the absolute truth. You didn't have to break me, you just let me drop. Now I'm waiting for the world to start. You let me fall, you just let go. I stood there like a landmark on the edge of the drive, just trying to remember how to stay alive. I watched your taillights flicker and then disappear, waiting for the brake lights, waiting for the fear to catch you in the moment, to make you turn around. But you just left my world without a single sound. The gravel settled slowly, the dust began to fall, and I realized that you didn't feel a thing at all. I had 1,000 ways tangled in my throat, a million different reasons written in a note, but the road just kept on stretching, silver and so wide. And I saw the empty space where you used to be my side. And you never looked back, not even for a second, to see the ghost of the love that you once reckoned. You didn't check the mirror, you didn't slow the pace, you just erased the memory of the tears upon my face. I was a whole life journey, now I'm just a mile passed over like a stranger with a faded hollow smile. It's the coldest kind of ending, the sharpest kind of track, to know that I was drowning and you never looked back. And you never looked back. The rear view mirror must have been a blur of gray, as you put a world of distance between us today. Did you turn up the music to drown out the wind? Did you feel a sense of finally as you ran from me? I'm still in the driveway, I'm still in the rain, mapping out the coordinates of this brand new pain. You didn't hesitate, you didn't even blink, you just left me on the edge, left me there to sink. Even a stranger gives a nod before they go, even the winter gives a warning with the snow. But you were like a phantom, a thief within the night, taking every shadow and taking every light. Without a backward glance, without a farewell sigh, you made a silent murder out of our last goodbye. And you never looked back, not even for a second, to see the ghost of the love that you once reckoned. You didn't check the mirror, you didn't slow the pace, you just erased the memory of the tears upon my face. I was a whole life journey, now I'm just a mile passed over like a stranger with a faded hollow smile. It's the coldest kind of ending, the sharpest kind of track, to know that I was drowning. And you never looked back. And you never a glimpse, not even a doubt. You just walked through the fire and blew the candle out. I'm watching the horizon where the sky turns black, and the hardest part is knowing you never look back. No, you never look back. I used to sleep without the light, a quiet mind, a steady heart. Before you walked into my world and tore the stillness all apart. I had a calm I called my own, a sanctuary built of glass. But I watched it shatter on the floor and saw the seasons pass. Now I'm pacing in the kitchen at 4:15, listening for the ghost of you to rattle at the door. You didn't just take the records or the pictures from the wall, you took the way I used to feel safe within it all. I'm a nervous wreck of memories, a wire stretched too tight, searching for the silence that you kidnapped in the night. Oh, you took my peace and you left the noise. You broke the girl, boy, like a discarded toy. I can't find the rhythm, I can't find the rest. With this heavy hollow pounding deep inside my chest. The world is getting louder, but I'm falling out of sync. I'm standing on the edge and I'm trying not to think. You walked away so calmly, so steady and so free. But you took my peace and you left the war in me. The neighbors think I'm doing fine, they see me go to work, but they don't see the panic in the shadows where you lurk. A sudden scent of cedar or a song upon the breeze is enough to bring the fortress of my mind down to its knees. I used to be a mountain, I used to be the sea. Now I'm just the wreckage of who I used to be. Give me back the quiet, give me back the dark, give me back the version of me before you left your mark. I'm drowning in the what ifs, I'm burning in the white, underneath the heavy weight of your last goodbye. You stole the steady ground, you stole the open sky, and left me here with nothing but a frantic shaking cry. Oh, you took my peace and you left the noise. You broke the girl, boy, like a discarded toy. I can't find the rhythm, I can't find the rest. With this heavy hollow pounding deep inside my chest. The world is getting louder, but I'm falling out of sync. I'm standing on the edge and I'm trying not to think. You walked away so calmly, so steady and so free. But you took my peace and you left the war in me. Yeah, the war in me, it never stops. The clock is ticking like a hammer until the ceiling drops. I'm searching for the me I was before I knew your name. But everything is different, nothing sounds the same. You took my peace. You took my peace. I've scrubbed the scent of your perfume from the sheets. I've stopped walking down our favorite narrow streets. I burned the letters and I deleted the files. I've put 1,000 physical and mental miles between the person I am and the one who loved you. But the ghost of your presence still bleeds through the blue. I thought time was a river that washed it all clean, but I'm still stuck in the scenes in between. The harder I push, the tighter you hold, like a story that refuses to ever be told. I can change the locks and I can paint the walls, but I still hear your footsteps echoing in the halls. I've tried every remedy, every habit, every drug, but I can't find a way to escape from your shrug. It's a permanent stain, it's a mark on my soul, a piece of the puzzle that swallowed the whole. I've tried to move on, I've tried to get paid, but your memory won't fade. No, your memory won't fade. I see your face in the strangers I meet in the rain. I hear you laugh in the distance, a sharp edge of pain. Every sunset we watched is a bruise in the sky, a constant reminder of a beautiful lie. I'm a museum of us, a gallery of grief, and every tomorrow provides no relief. They said I forget the sound of your name. They said that the sparks will run out of flame, but you're a wildfire that won't go to sleep. You're the only promise that I had to keep. I'm a prisoner of then in a world of now, and I'd break the cycle if I only knew how. I can change the locks and I can paint the walls, but I still hear your footsteps echoing in the halls. I've tried every remedy, every habit, every drug, but I can't find a way to escape from your shrug. It's a permanent stain, it's a mark on my soul, a piece of the puzzle that swallowed the whole. I've tried to move on, I've tried to get paid, but your memory won't fade. No, your memory won't fade. It's etched in the glass, it's carved in the stone. I'm surrounded by you even when I'm alone. I've tried to let go, I've tried to be brave, but your memory is a ghost that won't go to its grave.